Now on WCNC Charlotte at 6, Super Bowl concerns.
As much fun as it is to get together in a big Super Bowl party, now is not the time to do that.
Health officials across the country are worried the big game could become a big super spreader event. We've got their message for you tonight. Plus, watch out for black ice tonight. Temperatures are going to drop dramatically overnight, and with that precipitation still on the ground, it could make for some dangerous road conditions. We've got to look at what you need to look out for. And a balancing act. This week, senators in Washington will begin the impeachment trial of former President Donald Trump, all while working to get a new relief bill squared away. Good evening to you, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Lana Harris. Now, Super Bowl 55 is set to kick off in just about 30 minutes from now. Here is a live look at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Now, the big game is usually a lot of fun, but this year, like everything else in the past year, things are different. Health officials are asking you not to gather with people outside of your house to make sure the Super Bowl doesn't become a super spreader. The latest coronavirus numbers show that there were more than 4,600 new cases today. That is good news. In fact, COVID-19 numbers in the Carolinas continue to trend downwards, but health leaders warn that gatherings today could start bringing those numbers back up. WCNC Charlotte's Kendall Morris shares their warning for the big game. Now, with local and state orders still in effect, many restaurants would have to stop serving alcohol before the game ends anyway. So with more people staying home, local businesses are missing opportunities to make money yet again. WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson joins us live from Dilworth Neighborhood Grill. And Lexi, how is it looking where you are?
Reporting live in Dilworth for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Lexi Wilson. Lana, back to you.
All right, Lexi, thank you much for your reporting. Turning now to the weather. I gotta say, it's pretty nice out today. Got a live look at uptown Charlotte from our view cam. Nice to see it. It's usually dark around this time, right? Now enjoy the clear weather while you can, because more rain is headed our way in just a couple days. And while it will be clear today, temperatures are once again going to drop below freezing. And of course, that creates a concern for black ice overnight. So Aisha Scott joins us from the First Warn Storm Center now. And Aisha, what is the timing on all of this? Good evening.
Good evening, Lana. Good evening, everybody. You know what, overnight.
All right, Aisha, sounds good. Well, tonight, CMPD is still searching for the person accused of shooting and killing a teenager. The shooting happened around 11 last night on East W.T. Harris Boulevard. Police say the teenage boy was shot in the head and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 704-334-1600. Now, overnight, there was a scary situation for some firefighters in Kannapolis. They were helping victims of a crash on I-85 when they were nearly hit by a drunk, wrong-way driver. Emergency crews closed the southbound lanes of I-85 overnight, just north of Dale Earnhardt Boulevard, because of that crash, right? They were in the middle of trying to free someone from a vehicle when the accused drunk driver started traveling north in the southbound lanes. Now, ultimately, just equipment being used by the firefighters was hit. Thankfully, no firefighters were. The driver was taken into custody by Highway Patrol. Well, all eyes will be on Capitol Hill this week as former President Donald Trump faces his second impeachment trial. Democrats need 17 Republicans to vote with them in order to convict the president of inciting the insurrection at the Capitol last month. Now, both sides want a speedy trial here so they can refocus on President Biden's COVID-19 relief bill. NBC's Jennifer Johnson has the latest. So this week, American Airlines announced they're sending furlough notices to about 13,000 employees. The fact is, a second round of federal aid is set to expire at the end of March, and that airline's demand has not returned as quickly as hoped. Eric Alvarez has a look at what may happen with the airline. How about this? A 10-year-old is working to bring smiles to people across the country. We're going to tell you how he's doing it coming up after the break. Welcome back, everybody. So Valentine's Day is now just 1 week away. And if you still have to get your gift for your loved one, you are not alone. The National Retail Federation expects Americans will spend $21.8 billion this year. Those celebrating are expected to spend an average of about $165 on gifts. Must be nice. It's actually down 16% from last year, if you didn't know. So there are several official websites that will keep you right up to date with the latest information on the coronavirus, including the WCNC Charlotte website. However, one 10-year-old created a website that is simply hoping to make you happy and hopeful. Chris Cashman has his story. I love this kid. Oh my gosh, imagine being alive for 10 years and thinking of something like that.
I know. I was like, wait, he's how old?
Right.
What was I doing
It's
at
incredible.
10?
Because you know what? The news has gotten so heavy
Yeah.
and so thick. It can be so sad and so tragic. So to just have this idea, it's going to be a website full of great news. That is incredible.
Yeah, I want to check it out myself and see what he's talking about on
Right?
that site. I know he was talking a little bit about the coronavirus, so we can all use some good news on that front too. So I've got some good news in the weather department, at least.
All right, Ashley, thank you very much. And now to Aisha for a final check of the forecast.
Lana, we've got a seasonable start to them.
All right, Aisha, thank you very much. And thank you for watching WCNC Charlotte at 6. That does it for us. If you are watching the Super Bowl tonight, be safe, don't drink and drive, and we will see you back here at 11. Have a great night.